intro.
Hello and welcome back to another Goldie and Robbo clip, and today we are here in tropical North Queensland, a little bit tropical North Queensland, and today I'm doing a little bit of a classic take on a classic dish, and that being a roast lamb doner kebab. Roast lamb doner kebab. So before you come at me, it's not the shaved meat or anything like that. We don't have a vertical rotisserie with slabs of meat on it. We are doing a classic roast lamb with a whole heap of spices we'll get into in a minute.
Because we're camping.
Because we're camping, and this is what we love to do. We are simple people who love to sit around a campfire, drink a lot of alcohol, and watch food cook. So, that being said, we've got about a little bit over 2 kilos. 2 kilos of roast lamb here. It's just a roast leg lamb.
Has that got the bone in it?
That is the bone in it. Rule of thumb on cooking it, obviously in the camp oven, it's going to depend on the heat of your fire, obviously, but again, rule of thumb is about 30 minutes to every 500 grams. So 2 kilos, let's do about 2 hours.
I got it.
No, you don't got it. So about 2 hours, probably a little bit over 2 hours, but if you got a thermometer or anything like that, whack it in. It's about 170, 165, 170 degrees Fahrenheit. If you do Celsius, you've burnt the living daylights out of it. What?
That's cool.
Sorry, 150 degrees.
Well, it depends on how you want it. If you're a medium rare, it's 145.
Like I said, 150 degrees Fahrenheit. So, Robbo, lucky enough for us, mate, our good mates at Bulldozer Barbecue have supplied us with a range of different rubs and sauces. So, do yourself a favour. If you're in the far north Queensland area, check out their range on the screen at the moment. If not, jump on the line and have it delivered to your door. The website is down below there, mate. If you're starting up smoking meats and want to use the rubs, this is the perfect starting point for you guys. If not, if you're in the game for a long time, obviously convert over to this because this is fantastic stuff. So check them out online. Now, this one here, mate, we are using Game Face. So put your Game Face on, mate.
Yeah, look, to be honest, they gave us a good 7 or 8 rubs. Different meats, different ways that you want to cook it. Different range of flavours.
Yeah,
they're pretty impressive, and they smell really, really good. And one of them, and you were talking to old mate from Bulldozer, and he said, whatever you do, the Game Face, which is lamb and game rub, he rates it. He rates it.
Yeah, well,
you want to do it for the lamb.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's got a whole heap of various spices and all the rest of it in it. Looks all right. I'm going to just whack it all over this, mate. So, yeah, actually, I'll put a little bit of oil. Why not? Whack a little bit of oil on it. A little bit of oil.
Have a gaze at this.
Massage that in.
Up front, this is Game Face. I'm going to do a roast chook this afternoon as well, and there's another rub for that one as well that will show. But mate, just the flavours, just the smell.
It smells bloody good, doesn't it?
Mint. You can smell that there's like a paprika and a rosemary in it, and there's a light chilli. You want it heavy?
Yeah, let's pour that on. Yes, yes. That's what we're about.
And
massage that in.
You're going to cook this how?
So this is obviously going to go straight in the camp oven. And like I said, I reckon we'll give it a couple of hours at least, and we'll keep on checking the internal temperature. And from there, mate, we're going to turn this into something special.
Sorry.
We did until
Sorry. And
that's it, mate.
Also, to keep in mind, if it's got a bone in it, the bone in the middle of the meat's going to heat up, and it helps cook.
Helps with the cooking process.
Internal. Yeah.
Look at that. Like I said, we'll whack this in the camp oven very shortly. As soon as you stop pouring, we'll rub that in.
I like flavour.
It's good flavour. Very nice. Whack it in a couple of hours. We'll check it out from there, and we'll go from there. Thanks, boys, girls. Woo! All right. So what we're going to do now is the tzatziki.
Say it again.
Tzatziki.
Tzatziki?
Tzatziki. It's a Greek bloody sauce. It's going to go on our doner kebab. So for that, we're going to need probably about, let's go a good half a cup of this Greek yogurt. Is that half a cup? That's about half a cup.
Looks good.
What I'll get you to do, mate, is, let's do about half of a English or whatever cucumber.
Lebanese.
That's not Lebanese. That's English. English cucumber. Just grate half of that, mate. Grate it in here.
Yep.
So I'm going to drain that in a second. While you're doing that, I'm going to put a little bit of lemon in it as well. So I'll probably, let's go a quarter. Probably go about a quarter of a lemon in it. And I'll chop up some dill.
You're a dill.
You're a dill. So we'll get about a handful of dill going here. Holy God, we've got an overkill on this knife. So chop this up nice and finely.
You want it like that? That's...
Yeah. You've done this before. Righto. Get this dill nice and finely chopped. Doesn't matter if you get a couple extra fingernails in it.
You can smell that dill, eh?
Yeah. How you going? So in here, make sure we don't get any seeds in it. Put about, I reckon about 2 teaspoons of lemon juice, sorry. How you going? Nailed it, mate, well done. So from here, I don't want it to be too sloppy in there, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of
moisture in that.
Eh?
You don't have to de-seed it or anything like that, or peel it. And once that's done, it's nice and dry, whack that straight into the dish. You ever made this before?
I'm going to say no.
No, didn't think so. All right.
Have you?
No. Yeah, because I have. Right, whack the dill in there, a bit of salt and pepper. Don't be shy with the salt. Make sure you get it in the bowl. Bit of pepper as well. And I reckon about a teaspoon or 2. We like our garlic, so we'll get 2 teaspoons in.
Love garlic.
Teaspoons? Tablespoons. And mix that around. And
So
once that's at mix.
what are we doing with this, mate?
So this is going to be our sauce for our doner kebabs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this will bring it all together. It all makes sense. But have a look at that. You can use this as a dip or something like that for
Can I?
Yeah, get into it. Tastes all right. Might need a little bit more.
Oh, you could use that as a dip.
Yeah,
Hands down.
it's pretty much what I just said.
Hey, I got an idea. Why don't you use that as a dip?
You're a dip.
Needs a bit more salt.
Yeah, I reckon a little bit more salt. We'll add that up in there afterwards. Anyway, that'll be our sauce for our doner kebabs. So once it's all cooked up, we'll whack it all together. There we have it. The meat's cooked for, I think it was about just over 2 hours. I think the core temperature was about 165-ish.
160, 165, perfect temp.
Perfect temp. Look, it looks and smells bloody amazing. So what I'll do, I've just toasted some souvlaki bread there, and leave that there. Robbo, I'll get you to chuck on some of that tzatziki sauce just on the bottom while I cut some meat up as soon as you get out of the bloody way. Cut this up into nice little thin pieces there.
Smells good, buddy.
Smells bloody good. Oh, me too, then.
Actually, it has a really good scent.
Mate, this smells so good. Whack a lot of this on. You want it nice and thin, this meat. Whack a little bit of lettuce. Not too much of the green stuff. Some Lebanese cucumber. A little bit of tomato. Look at this. What do you reckon?
It's getting big.
It's getting big. And a little bit of the purple stuff. Bit of onion. You got enough tzatziki on there?
Yes, sir.
Bloody-o. And then we'll just wrap this up. Nice. Like that. I know. I've just seen them do this.
What are you doing?
I don't know. This is how they do it.
Oh, that looks very clever, doesn't it?
Nice and tight. Look at that. And that, my friends, is a doner kebab. Give that a crack, mate. Open that up.
I will.
Get stuck into it. Again, jump online, Bulldozer Barbecue. BulldozerBarbecue.com. Try them out. Looks and smells bloody fantastic. So check it out, guys. Another great clip and another great meal. Stick around for the next one. I think Robbo's doing a good looking chook.
Roast chook.
Stay tuned. We've got a few more beers to get through before we get through that one. Thanks, guys.
Cheers, boys.